it is summertime and gel ball blasting is back upon us. Now, you guys remember probably like a year, maybe even 2 years ago, when we first started reviewing some of these gel ball blasters being sent to us, I was like, man, these things are definitely going to become something hopefully here in the future. Now, of course, with the big brands hopping in, making their own pro blasters, yeah, these things are kind of here to stay. Now, some of you guys are probably like, well, why are you so into gel ball blasters? It's because I was into paintball here. I was into it for many years, but everybody knows the cost of paintball is super, super pricey. So I can shoot just as many balls, well, actually probably like tenfold for a fraction of the cost. And you don't go home with all the welts, right, in paintball. So I got into this with some very big blasters as well as some of these smaller blasters. And the fine folks over at SKD, if you guys remember last year, they sent us over the CS001, which is pretty much the same version of this. So take a look at this. They're pretty much the same thing, except there is a translucent cover on this new V2 version. But there is a big difference between this as well as the older version. Now, I hear that the gearbox has been improved. The rate of fire should be about the same. In all my testing, they should all be about the same. The biggest thing here is the new hopper. Now, you still could shoot kind of the glow tracer rounds out of the older version of this particular blaster, but this one has the new hopper, which has a ability to take in 2 AA's in the back, close it on up. Now, I wish the AA's were included, but they weren't. And then you have a little switch on top, and that switch makes it so the illumination, you know, kind of brightens up those balls that come out. Now, this does still flash in the front when you shoot it, which some people say that gave those trying to trace around some type of, you know, look to it, but they weren't that great. But when you turn on that light, or those lights inside those LEDs, it really makes the tracers great. Now, it's summertime, right? It doesn't get dark till about 10, 10:30, somewhere even later sometimes, and I'm not really out playing gel ball blasters past 10. So I'm gonna wait for it to get a little bit darker one of these days to go out and shoot this at night so you really could see it, which I think is great. But overall, these things are pretty nice. The build quality is super nice. The batteries are swappable between the older version as well as the version 2, but still, it looks great. So let's hop out to the range here so you guys can kind of see this shoot and see what it's all about. So there you go. You could see these things absolutely rock. The rate of fire is great, and they feel like quality when you shoot these things. They feel like they can actually put a lot of gel balls, you know, downstream very, very quickly. The accuracy is nice. And yeah, I mean, there's not a lot bad to say about the original version of this and the newer version. And since everything kind of swaps, I mean, maybe this type of hopper system isn't your type that you like. By all means, swap the hopper from the version 1 over to this or vice versa. These grenade hoppers are the classic ones that we've seen, but still, everything is swappable, including the batteries between the version 1 and version 2. And yeah, these are still, so far, my top gel blasters that I've reviewed this year. I got a bunch of them sitting over there on the floor that I'm super excited to review. But yeah, some of these ones, for the price, they just shoot well, they handle well, the ergonomics of them are great, and yeah, they are just flat out good. So let me know what you guys think of these. If you guys are picking up a gel ball blaster or blasters this year for kind of summertime just to plink around in your backyard. But again, it, you know, is everything that I've always liked about paintball, but just in a smaller version at a fraction of the price. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks again, Fox fans.